Hello everybody, I am the Silvern Skull, and I don't know why I'm doing this. So, I was told that Doki-Doki Literature Club is not as weird as it seems. Please enter your name. Skull. And that I should try it out. There were some warnings in the front saying that as long not to play it. I'll put those warnings up for you now. But this is apparently not a game that others should that one should really play if you're young. Anyway. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Actually, I know exactly just that type of friend. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she was going to chase over me like this, I feel almost better off running away. I feel that. We should run away together. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again. Well, stop fucking sleeping all night. Or stop staying up all night and sleeping all day. But I caught you this time. Maybe. But only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Hey, you said like you were thinking about ignoring me. I was. I really was. It would have been really easy to just leave. That's mean, Skull. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Skull, have you decided on a club to join yet? Well, you know, clubs. Sadly, there's no I Hate the World club, so I don't think I'm gonna end up joining one. Club? Told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. I don't give a fuck what I said. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Wow, I connect with this character often, like, a lot. There's a lot of situations where something like this will happen in my life. Sarah likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Alright, now I connect with him a little too much. I think I need to change my life a little bit. Uh-huh! I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Alright, listen here, Sayori. Go fuck yourself. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. Uh-huh, sure it is. I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years just because you're not used to the real world. Alright, listen here, Sayori. Listen here and listen good, you little goddamn bitch. I will be a NEET if I plan on being a NEET, because you cannot tell me that I am NEET. Go fuck yourself. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you fucking happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why did I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and before I know it... Oh, wait, I skipped something. Yeah, before I know it. Okay, nope, never mind. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at a wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Because I have none of it. Clubs. So everyone wants me to check out some clubs. Guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Yeah, see, even I'm not desperate enough to try the anime club at first. Hello! Sayori. Sayori must have come into the classroom and was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. Everybody else is gone. They've gone home for the day. And I'm sitting here, staring at a wall. Teacher didn't even give a fuck. Just like, oh hey, that kid's just spacing out on a wall. Alright, have a nice day. Bye, I'm going to get some coffee and probably fuck the principal for a raise or some shit. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Hey, go fuck yourself, bitch. I space out when I space out. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Go away. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? What do I know? Huh? What do I know? Well, that you could come to my club. Or you can go fuck yourself. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your fucking club. Meanie? Yeah. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Okay, maybe I will join. I do like literature. I'm actually typing out my own book. Maybe. No. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. You know, you remind me a lot of Jen, but at the same time you remind me a lot not like Jen. Jen's horrible at literature. English, generally speaking. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest, after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. So nobody else wanted to join the literature club, so she was the only other person. They're like, oh hey, you're Vice President. But there's only 2 of us. Yep. Yay! That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please! Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. You had me at cupcakes. Don't make promises you can't keep. Can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. Yeah, jeez. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake. Just a cupcake. I'm not stopping by for anything else. Just a goddamn cupcake. Not you, not to join the club, not for Natsuki. I'm coming by for a goddamn cupcake. I'm coming in, I'm gonna grab the whole goddamn tray of cupcakes. I'm walking out to the anime club. Yes! Let's go! And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Yeah, Satan was sitting there like, so, why is it you're selling me your soul? And I was just like, I wanted a cupcake, sir. I want the best goddamn cupcake you have for me to offer. You have to offer me. And I will sell you my soul for that goddamn cupcake. He looked at me very unsurely and was just like, yeah, okay. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori has always said nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Skull, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Who the fuck are you people? All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. I like the purple-haired bitch. She's nice. I like her. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's possibly a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. Speaking of the cupcakes, where are they? You just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly in my ear, then turns towards the other girls. Where's the fucking cupcakes? Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. I like Yuri. Yuri's shy. She's cute. Well, it's nice to meet both of you, I guess. Where are the cupcakes, please? I want a fucking cupcake. And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? That's right. Do I? Great to see you again, Skull. Monika smiles sweetly. I don't know why, but you kind of creep me out. I don't like that smile, those dead, soulless eyes, even though they're not any different from Sayori's. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. I feel that on a giant scale. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little weird, creepy, exciting, depressed, because you never know that you'll be able to tap an ass like that. You too, Monika. Come, sit down, Skull. We made room for you at the table so you could sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Yes, give me the damn cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I get a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table, and as Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh, I wanna see the cupcakes. Why can't I see the cupcakes? Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. That's adorable. The whiskers are drawn on with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. I'm going to assume Hershey Kisses. So cute! I had no idea you were good at baking, Natsuki. There's probably a lot you don't know about her, Monika. Well, you know... Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monika. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full, already managed to get icing on her face. Turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. It's a big-ass cupcake. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. Did Did you poison it? Did you roofie it? Did you know I was a guy all along? And the icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Oh my god, she's a tsundere. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you. You know, Jummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation entirely because we're not even gonna bother about that kind of shit. No, we're just gonna leave that off to the side. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. Carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Like, really? In what other situation is it going to come in handy other than little clubs? Like, aren't you afraid that somebody might just walk into the fucking closet, see a tea set, and go, oh, hey, look, a tea set! I'm going to take this home because I don't have one. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. Right, and like the teachers aren't just gonna fucking steal it one day just because they want tea. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I don't do much reading these days. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Oh, that's adorable. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. It's okay. I believe you. You're cute. Monika's a little creepy looking. She's cute too, though. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? Oh, well, you know, a tiny fucking devil decided that they were going to come up and make promises that she couldn't technically keep, so I decided that I, for whatever reason, decided to help her, and actually it was really the cupcake. I came here because I heard there were cupcakes, and I really wanted a cupcake. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so she then told me about cupcakes and I decided I was going to come. That's okay, don't be embarrassed. Well, make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the policies around major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity, and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monika really is a great leader. Yuri nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. You know, you sound a lot like government, like the US government. You ask a question, they repeat it with a question, and then go on a whole different spiel that has nothing related to the question you asked. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining, though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Skull, what kind of things do you like to read? I just told you a little bit ago that I don't read. I don't do a lot of reading. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Are you a little manga freak? Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke without even thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of the teacup with her fingers. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obviously by the way her eyes lit up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I could relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well have been having a conversation with a rock. Yeah, that sounds accurate. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh? Why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! Give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Just, sitting here and sipping some tea. Okay! I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah! Let's do it! You know, I'm just gonna call you Jen. Because you're practically Jen. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little bit more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Skull? Monika smiles warmly at me again. I feel a little bit nervous and unease, and I don't want to tell them that I don't want to be a part of this club, or the fact that I came to this club simply for a fucking cupcake. Hold on. There's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back in the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayuri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought... Let's go. Don't look at me like that. I'm weak to your faces. Not yours, Iris, but theirs. I'm weak to their faces. Stop, don't look at me like that. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayuri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Please stop, let go of me. I like my personal space. Do not touch. No touchy. The scout does not like touchy! Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. You really came here for the cupcakes, I would have been super pissed. Well, guess what, Natsuki? I did come for the cupcakes, and then I saw that you three were beautiful as shit, and now I'm stuck here because I'm a lonely guy in high school, apparently. Then, that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks. I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Skull, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Express myself. How do you expect me to do that? Because the only thing it's going to be is very depressing. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Mediocre? I mean, it might be amateur at least, but I wouldn't say mediocre. That's just insulting me. I already feel the anxiety swelling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Skull, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? No, not entirely. You forced me to come here and meet three beautiful women, and you pretty much guilt-tripped me into joining this fucking club. That's right, Sayuri and I never walk home together anymore because she always stays after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart from the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayuri, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. I want to grow closer to Yuri, but Natsuki's also kind of cute. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Interesting. Poof, giggle, horror, flee, infinite pain, papa, clumsy, charm, amazing. Well, I'm a horror type person myself. Question, friends, broken comfort, fun, portrait, beauty, judgment, vivacious, and bliss. Huh. Let's see. Well, horror, broken. That's a shame. Silly, existence, covert, happiness, determination, daydream, loud, prayer, embrace, variance. Determination. Unending, flying, summer, warm, cage, desire, play, vivid, kawaii, wrath. Lollipop, sadness, anxiety, childhood, contamination, ocean, precious, climax, misfortune. We'll do climax. Unrequited, special, bubbles, dream, fireworks, raindrops, intellectual. I like raindrops. Fester, marriage, infallible, peace, empty, heaven sent, chocolate, boop, aura, jumpy, aura. Eternity, color, blanket, awesome, smile, dazzle, philosophy, nibble, I cannot pronounce this word for the life of me. Melancholy? Yeah, I don't fucking know. Headphones. Philosophy. Jesus Christ, I'm not even trying. Promise, captive, waterfall. I do like waterfalls. Extreme, kiss, skipping, uncanny, vertigo, suicide, cheer, vacation, kitty, passion, suicide. Peaceful, analysis, memories, fireflies, lucky, explode, twirl, entropy, treasure and sensation, fireflies. Depression. Yep. Oh, nope. I see graveyard. I do like graveyard. Breathe, pure, ribbon, socks, pout, hope, parfait, candy, bunny, holiday. Fuck it, we'll throw some socks in there. Starscape, incapable, unstable, melody, anime, heartbeat, flower, anger, whistle, disorientated, anime. Frightening, games, cute, games. Lust, electricity, unrestrained, uncontrollable, fear, shame, landscape, misery, death, sugar, death. Whisper, vibrant, time, feather, bed, cheeks, sunset, playground, excitement, hop, we're gonna clap some cheeks. Wonderful, tears, strawberry, whirlwind, hopeless, love, nature, clouds, heart, rain cloud, shopping, Doki-Doki, dance, lipstick, vanilla, vitality, scars, mouse, family, swimsuit. Scars, disarray, skirt, valentine, inferno, fluffy, nightgown, music, dark, destiny, rainbow. I was gonna go with inferno, but I do like the dark. Hi again, Skull. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Here, I tried to run. But they just found me. They found me. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everybody else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Skull. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst in literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori, you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. Oh. Sayori told me you didn't want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan on just coming here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Skull always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps with busy work without even asking. I mean, like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. You know, cooking and cleaning her room is simply because, A, she doesn't clean her damn room, like, at all, and cooking because she doesn't know how to fucking cook. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting, and you almost set your house on fire once. Oh, hey, how ironic, would you look at that? Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I mean, I wouldn't say good friends, maybe acquaintances at least. I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Skull can become good friends too. Yeah. Sayori, please, not in front of my crush. Just shut up. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh! Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Brought me something today. What was that? Oh, wait, Sayori? Me? No, not really. Don't be shy. It's nothing, really. What is it? Never mind. Sorry, made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. Because that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal out of it if you don't want it to be. Alright, well, here. Ira reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read, and we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? It's adorable! She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book from her. Phew! Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everybody's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I'd feel bad for distracting her from reading. Catch a glimpse of the cover of the book. Looks like the same book that she lent me. More than that, she seemed to be on the first few pages. Ah! Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. Oh. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place, but I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason, just curious. How come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Ah, I see. It's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about, anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escape from a human experiment prison, and while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Skull? No, it's not that. I mean, I definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. It was just... You mentioned it was relatable, and you mentioned that it's such a dark story. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems so completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, it's not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like the book and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange, and please stop me if I start talking too much. That's not going to be necessary. I really don't think you need to worry. I enjoy listening to you talk. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. Yeah, what are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Just let me get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah? Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to, it's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. And with that, I think I'm gonna save it for next episode. I'm gonna stop here, and next episode, we're gonna continue into Doki-Doki and see just how weird it gets. I mean, nobody's really saying anything weird. Nobody's really doing anything. Yuri's kind of cute. Natsuki, for whatever reason, is still fuddling about in the closet, probably with her manga collection. Who knows? Maybe she's in neat. But regardless, I'll see you all in the next episode.